food truck and music festival purely to raise money for Dana Farber and the Jimmy Fund to fight cancer. I'm a cancer survivor twice, and so this is very important to us. So far we've raised, in the first two food truck festivals, we raised about $40,000, and we hope to get at least half of that again today. We have more food trucks this time than we've ever had before. Better bands, just more fun. A lot of people coming in today. It's nice to see them coming in through the gate in droves now, so very happy about that. 90% of the work is done by my wife, Jean. She's the main organizer. I would say she's put in close to 1,000 hours between last year and this year, just getting this organized. We've spent most of the year trying to get really good food trucks, and we've got a whole variety of food here, which is wonderful. We got, Simon Says with the bounce houses for the kids. That's all free for the kids. We are charging $5 admission for adults 18 and over. All that money, every money that is brought in by the committee through the raffle and donations and the entry fee, it all goes to Dana Farber. We have covered the cost of all the bands a long time ago, thanks to a lot of our sponsors. And we have a raffle for $1,000 worth of lottery tickets, which is very popular, go figure. And we especially send this to a special fund for cancer research. It's not goes to administration or anything. We have the money to go to the right places, and that's very, very important to us. Because I don't want to do all this money just for administration. I want to do it for research.
Sometimes I wonder, where would we go?
I call it vintage pizza because it started in the 40s, and it was the first pizza house in Palmer, Massachusetts. And it was his great-great-grandfather and his wife, so his great-great-grandmother who had the recipe and started making it and turned it into a business. And he's got the original pans and the original recipe, and Tony's back there making them right now. And we have people come up and give us memories that bring tears to our eyes for nostalgia. And it's from scratch. It's actually all organic. We don't really tell a lot of people that. It's just the original recipe. It's like a medium crust. You've got a crisp on it. It's not rough. It's not soft like a deep dish. It's somewhere in the middle, but it honestly has a very addicting flavor, and probably from scratch with the olive oil. It just tastes so good. Some of the varieties are obviously cheese, pepperoni. Some of the favorites are recently the Aloha, which is Hawaiian and ham, or it's a Hawaiian pizza, so it's got the pineapple and ham. And then we have the Yantic, which is, I believe, more Greek, with the black olives and the feta cheese and the spinach and stuff like that. And then we have a meat lovers, which is a favorite. We have a lot of gentlemen that just want that meat. And a lot of the women want the Yantic. There's so many people that we already know, and we literally just had a couple that were in their 70s come up, and they went to the original Happy Valley Pizza, and they came last year, they came back this year, because the taste and the smell literally brings back the memory. And she already brought me to tears, so I'm emotional now. I'm like, oh my gosh. And Tony loves it. His parents come down, and it's just this beautiful, nostalgic kind of, it was all about community. Every Friday, everybody would go down there and get their pizzas, and it was just this water hole. And so when we have it, it seems to bring a lot of community, which I think was missing for the last few years. And so we're just mushy about it. And Tony is on Facebook. He posts where he's gonna be, and that's where he'll be, because we got the food truck right now.
That's what I am.
We actually have two food trucks today. We have Bird's Nest Italian Street Food. Now that's gonna have your thing that we're known for, your classic fried manicotti, which is kind of like an inside-out lasagna. You can't really get it anywhere but our truck. And we have our arancini, which is a Sicilian dish. And then you have your bites and everything like that, so people can walk around and enjoy. This one is more of our Italian sandwiches, and they're paninis, and we make them fresh every morning with fresh ingredients, fresh meats, cheeses, and we press them here so that when people eat them, they're happy, they have a good mac and cheese. We've been in business for 5 years now. We are expanding next year as well. So we have a close-knit community with how we work. We all work really well together, and especially when our sister trucks here together, we just feed everybody. Woke up this morning and the sun was shining, so that's always good. And the grass is green, which normally it isn't. I think that this is a good turnout. Last year I heard was really well. People have been trickling in. We've served a few people, but I think it's going to be really good today. All you have to do is just go on our Instagram or our actual website, Bird's Nest Italian Street Food, and then we post daily on where we're going to be. So if you want to try us out in the future, definitely get a hold of us.
We're from Monson, right down the street on Main Street. Today we're doing fajitas, chicken, steak, and shrimp. We'll come with rice, peppers, onions, and we're here to support Dana Farber.
It's really fun, like you get to talk to everyone who walks by, and it's just a good community feel.
I've been in the business for quite a few years. We used to have Dana's Grill Room in Wilbraham, and then we found our niche in Monson. So we're here and we make homemade pastas, fresh seafood, great steaks. Like us on Facebook, visit our website, or give us a call. Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Come on in and try the food.
Matthew Steinberg. I'm a co-founder and head brewer at Exhibit A Brewing in Framingham. Our brewery just celebrated 6 years, so that's awesome. I happen to live out here in Western Mass, which is why I'm here to participate in the Monson Food Truck Fest, and and for Dana Farber, of course. So yeah, we're here. We have several beers with us. I'm not going to go through them here with you, but Cat's Meow is our IPA, and we lead with that. Goody Two Shoes Kolsch is flowing on draft, among many others. But we have a 24-person staff in Framingham. We run a beer garden and tap room on site, and then we sell beers throughout the market, Massachusetts, throughout New England. We do some fun beers. We have a beer called Cake. And Cake is our pastry beer for the fall, and we use a friend's coffee cake and another friend's coffee, Share Coffee from Hadley, and also my grandma's coffee cake out of West Roxbury, Mass. And so we decided, let's make a pumpkin beer, but let's do our own version of it. And so that's doing really well for us to launch the season. We have Sunday Paper pouring today too. That's our coffee imperial stout. We'll see how the crowd does it. It's like, 62 in the sun? Like, it's nice out, but it's cool enough we can drink stout. It feels amazing. All of us can be touched by an organization like Dana Farber, me recently, actually. So I'm already donating, and I'm psyched to donate to this too. And we're putting a pretty good portion of our beer proceeds to this tonight, and can't wait to give her that check, Well, if you haven't heard of us, please find our beers at any of your local shops. Online, of course, all the social medias, Instagram is kind of where we lead, but we certainly have a Facebook page that's updated daily, and all of our hours are accurate online, so you should be able to find us. You can come to our beer garden in Framingham until the season ends around Halloween. If there's some nice days in November, though, check online. We'll be there, and yeah, our tap room's great. In the wintertime, we do live music throughout the season. Year round, we do live music every Friday, always original bands, always local bands. So.
I'm a volunteer, and we're on the Monson Senior Committee. So I decided to make a quilt so that we could raffle it off to put on different programs for the seniors. So we're raffling it off and to make a little extra money for different programming. It took me about a month to put it all together, and I put the church in the center of it. So we decided we hopefully will make some money and put some nice programs on for the seniors. The raffle is happening after the Arts and Crafts Fair in November, the Big Mac. We draw it then, so whenever they have it, somebody will have it in time for Christmas.
And we also have information on the Veterans Store at Eastfield Mall. And we've already picked up a nice corporate sponsor and quite a number of new people that'll be coming into the store for food and health and beauty items. Any active duty veteran or veteran's immediate family can go in and shop, and it's like a miniature grocery store. They just come in, they can apply online if they want at mmsfi.org, and there's all information on there. We just opened our third store on the Cape in Sandwich. They have all kinds of health and beauty items, pastas, dairy, fresh produce from local farmers. And we never know when we're going to be getting a donation, but we get it from everywhere.
And it's always free to all the veterans. And it's not only just for veterans. If a wife came in, her husband passed away, it's also free for her. Or if they have a dad living in the house that's a veteran, they can come in and pick up the food at no cost at all. It's a town with a heart. I lost my house in the tornado in 11, and I couldn't believe the number of people that come out to help. I mean, it's a terrific town. Really is great to be here.
We're the Monson Lions Club, and we're doing the Lucky Duck Race here at the Monson Food Truck and Music Festival. We do it every year. We've taken it over from the Rotary Club. We drop 500 ducks into the brook, the Chicopee Brook, which is behind Veterans Field here. The winner of first place will get $300. We have a second place prize of $200 and a third place of $100. And the funds that we collect doing this, it's $5 a duck to adopt a duck for the race. The funds that we do are going to children's cancer, the Dana-Farber and Jimmy Fund, and also to other Monson Lions Club and International Lions causes. Our causes are diabetes, vision, hearing, environmental, disasters. We have a lot of different things that we do. And we're all nonprofit and we're all volunteers. And we are always looking for new members.
I do want to add, that we're trying to really revamp up our membership. We're trying to become more instrumental in the whole community here. So please give us a shout out on Facebook, look us up, reach out for sure.
Our name is Rooster's Roaming Cantina, and we opened in the middle of the pandemic in October of 2020. And we have street tacos, which are all gluten-free for all the people out there that, the new age, the new way. We have vegan option with a falafel taco. We have a Cuban sandwich, which is delicious, my favorite thing on the menu. We offer cheeseburgers and chicken tenders for the American fare, and empanadas, mozzarella sticks. We have about 30 menu items on our menu, so we have a very good variety of food for pretty much everybody. This is great. It's great to see. I'm glad that the weather held out. It's really nice to see everybody come down. We are in Monson quite a bit, so we have a great little following of people here, but it's nice to have an event like this to get people to come in that we don't normally get to try our food, that, can come down here and then they become Rooster fans and then they follow us all around. So these events are really great. They're for a great cause. The bands are great, the music's great, the drinks are great, all the food is great. I can't wait to hit up some of my favorites that are here today too. So we are on Facebook and we are on Instagram. On Tuesdays, I post on our Facebook page where we're going to be for the whole entire week.
We're located on Main Street, 223 Main Street, Monson. We call it a Hoagie. In Philadelphia, and they're specialty sandwiches. We also do cheesesteaks, sausage, peppers, onions, which we have here today. And we do the traditional Philadelphia hoagie. We've actually lived in Monson now for probably 22 years, but born and raised in Philadelphia area. When we came here, we missed that style food, and we brought it here with us. Figured if it didn't work, we'd eat it. Our Italian ice is homemade. We try to mix up the flavors every year. It's been a big hit. We also do a gelati. That's also a Philadelphia thing. We do a gelati, which is alternate layers of Italian ice and soft serve. And that's been a big hit as well. We will reopen in March of 2023 and probably the beginning of March this year. However, I would like to thank everyone that does patronize our store. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.